it snow. Did someone say snow? It's winter in America, and for many of us, it means it's the season of snow. Now, we realize if you hail from the great southern states or a different country, snow may be a foreign concept, but for us northerners, it's a fact of life. In fact, it's snowing right now. Every winter, we dust off the snow shovels, gas up the snow blowers, pull out the winter clothes, and prepare to engage with the beautiful cold white stuff. I think a lot of us have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with snow. It's definitely beautiful, and there are some fun activities that can only be done in snow. And certainly we enjoy our white Christmases, but it does make driving more difficult, and shoveling walks can be a real backbreaker. And if you're like my sister, you don't enjoy being cold all the time. But whether you love the stuff or you hate it, there are still probably some things you don't know about snow. So we here at the FAQ Factory channel decided to do a little searching on the most commonly asked questions about snow. Stick around, we will answer 8 of the most common questions on snow. First question, why is snow white? This one is a bit scientific, but it has to do with visible light. In simple terms, sunlight we can see is white. Most natural materials absorb some sunlight, which gives them their color. Snow, however, reflects most of the sunlight. The complex crystal structure of the snow results in countless tiny surfaces from which visible light is efficiently reflected, and the little bit of sunlight that is absorbed is done so pretty uniformly over the different wavelengths of visible light. So, like visible sunlight, it has a white appearance. So what causes the blue color that sometimes appears in snow and ice? Well, like I said, generally snow is white because most of the visible light striking the surface gets reflected back without any particular or single color within the visible spectrum getting any preference. But for the portion of light which is not reflected back and penetrates into the snow, it's a little different. As the light travels into the snow, the light gets scattered. Over a distance, more red light is absorbed compared to blue. In the simplest of terms, the thinner the ice or snow layer, the more light makes it through. But the thicker it is, the more mostly blue light will make it through. So when that happens, say when looking into a glacier crevasse, the snow looks blue. Question number 3. Is it ever too cold to snow? In short, the answer is no. As long as there is some sort of moisture and some way to lift or cool the air, it can snow at incredibly cold temperatures. Because warm air can hold more water vapor, it is true that most heavy snowfalls occur with pretty warm air temperatures near the ground. The typical temp would be 15 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer. Question number 4. How big can a snowflake get? Snowflakes are compiled of many snow crystals. Many snowflakes are pretty small, less than a ½ inch across. But under the perfect conditions, much larger snowflakes can form. If you get near freezing temps, light winds, and unstable connective atmospheric conditions, you could see flakes as large as 2 inches across. But to our knowledge, the largest snowflake reported happened in 1887. The Guinness World Records reports a ranch owner in Montana named Matt Coleman spotted a snowflake measuring 15 inches wide and 8 inches deep. Now that's a snowflake. If you're getting some good info and would like to receive updates anytime we upload a new post, consider giving us a like and subscribing to the channel. Thanks. Question number 5. How much rain is equal to snow? You may have heard it said that 1 inch of rainwater is equal to 10 inches of snow. While that can be true of snows that fall at close to 32 degrees Fahrenheit along with strong winds, the snow-rain ratio is generally much more complex. 10 inches of snow can contain anywhere from as little as a 1/10 inch of water up to 4 inches, depending on crystal structure, wind speeds, temperatures, and a host of other factors. Question number 6. Why does it feel warmer when there is snow on the ground versus when there isn't? Your perception of warmth can be influenced by factors such as wind chill, humidity, and actual air temperature. The perception that it feels warmer when there is snow on the ground might be due to a few reasons. First, insulation. Snow acts as a natural insulator. It contains a lot of tiny air pockets that trap air and prevent it from easily transferring heat. When the ground is covered in snow, it can insulate the earth beneath, reducing the rate at which the ground loses heat. As a result, it might feel warmer because the ground isn't losing heat as quickly as it would if it were exposed. Second, reflection of sunlight. Like we mentioned, snow is highly reflective. It reflects sunlight, bouncing a significant portion of the sun's energy back into the atmosphere. This reflection reduces the amount of solar energy absorbed by the ground, which can make the surrounding environment feel warmer. Finally, perception. Sometimes the contrast between the cold snow and the warmer air can create a perception of warmth. When you step from a cold, snowy area into an area with slightly warmer air, it can feel relatively warmer by comparison. Question number 7. Which U.S. state gets the most snow? Well, this one proved trickier than we thought. There was some disparity between listings for the top snow state. This may be due to how their overall totals are calculated, but I think it's safe to give a list of the top 6 snowiest states. The New England states are definitely top contenders. New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont typically see at least 6 total feet of snowfall each year. Alaska, Wyoming, and Michigan are also states that receive a lot of snow annually. If you plan to visit any of these states during the winter, you better pack your snow boots. Number 8. Is it true that no 2 snowflakes are alike? The statement that no 2 snowflakes are alike has been a popular saying and is widely accepted. Snowflakes are formed when water vapor condenses and freezes in the atmosphere, creating intricate ice crystals. Due to the complex and unique environmental conditions in which snowflakes form, it is extremely unlikely for 2 snowflakes to be exactly identical in their structure and pattern. Because the conditions that contribute to the creation of snowflakes are always changing and highly variable, the formation of 2 identical snowflakes is considered statistically improbable, though not entirely impossible. While it's nearly impossible to verify that no 2 snowflakes are alike due to the sheer number of snowflakes falling worldwide, scientists and researchers have studied snow crystals extensively and have found an incredible diversity in their shapes and structures, supporting the idea that each snowflake is indeed unique. Well, that brings us to the end of this video on snow. We hope you learned something new. I know I did. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like our page and subscribe for more interesting facts. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep questioning.